Oh, howdy. You'll notice, cat still. I filmed this video right after the last one. I figured it was easier that way, then I can edit them both, and I'll have something prepped for the next 2 days. Okay, so the point of this video, I want to go over, much like my Brenner guide, continue the core champion guides. Today we're going to look at the Celeste, our slot 2 champion. She's a human cleric, healing and support. Primary attack, guiding bolt, magic based, hits the closest enemy, single attack. She has 0 affiliation, which is nice, makes her very flexible. Reasonable strength, constitution, pretty high wisdom. I don't necessarily know why those are important, particularly now. Yeah, okay, so let's look at here some of the upgrades she's got. Boom, her first upgrade at level 20. Don't remember how much that cost. Crusader's Mantle, increase the damage of champions next to Celeste. For me, 485%, but it does have 170% bonus. So that's a little bit high. Then, at level 35, at about 8,000, you get her Mass Cure Wounds ability. Heals all champions in the column in front of her. Then near immediately after, at level 50, yeah, you get her Ultimate Flame Strike. That's going to hit, I think it hits a random enemy. Calls down a Pillar of Flame though, so it does area effect damage around a particular enemy. And then, at level 100, you have her specialization. War Domain increases the damage bonus, or her adjacency damage bonus by 100%. And her Life Domain specialization helps to increase the range of Mass Cure Wounds to the 2 columns in front of her instead of just the first. Picking Life Domain definitely increases flexibility in the party. War Domain, of course, just increases that damage bonus. I'm a real big fan of the damage bonus, and I don't mind being kind of stuck in my formation abilities. So I always go pro damage. And then from there, I'm fairly certain she's gonna blast a bunch of levels into her here. How many can I afford? Then go to your upgrade screen. We're going to go combine upgrades. It's almost all our global. Crusader's Mantle is good. Mass Cure Wounds is good. Self DPS upgrade. Okay, so, and health upgrade. Okay, so that is it. Her abilities really have very little specialization. She's a healer and provides a damage bonus. She doesn't have any real specifics like Brenner has, where he works well with the companions or other dwarves. Celeste kind of works with anybody. She will obviously, in healing the whole column in front of her, she works very well in formations that have multiple tanks, as she works to heal multiple people at the same time, and it is a constant healing as opposed to, like with, say, Regis, the party needs to be attacked for him to have any healing effect, and it only happens when the party comes under attack initially. So if you just keep adding guys to that stack, he won't keep healing, even though you keep taking more and more damage. You'll have to actually clear everybody or push everybody back from your party so that they can again come under attack, because it's that instance of becoming attacked that causes the healing. Or Donar has one that I think applies only when enemies are wounded, or only when your champions are wounded, which is kind of fine, but it is time-based, so if somebody takes a hit, they get that time-based healing, and they stop taking damage, but they are not healed enough to get back up to full health. That will, of course, potentially wear down. I'll talk about that more in a Dinar video. And then you've got Neris, who only heals when enemies are killed. So if you hit your wall and you can't kill enemies, that healing does you no good. But Celeste, always. She was, as a core champion, she pairs very well with Calliope. You get that constant temporary health bonus every 10 seconds, and then you get that permanent healing bonus. It makes it very, very hard to take down your frontline party with that. But other than that, like, she really has very little specializations. So I believe there's a champion that works well with high wisdom champions, so she'll pair well with them. But that's more based on the other champion's abilities than hers. So I will bring that up in that applicable champions video. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for her. You know, she works. You know, if you're gonna make a human party with Ashara, she'll pair well with that based on her race. But she doesn't have any particular champions that she needs to maximize her abilities. You know, she can stand next to anybody and they are given the full effect of all of her abilities. Whereas like with Brenner, if you put him with extra dwarves, the extra dwarves ramp up his abilities a fair bit. Or like I said, with the extra companions. Celeste, none of that, which is real easy. Stick her next to anybody. She works. Very, very nice for flexibility. Yeah, and she gets all those abilities reasonably quick. Like I said, I think her specialization comes at level 100, and from then she just improves the abilities she has. So full flexibility at level 100, and then she just gets better as you put more money into her. Okay, that seems like it's real short. Yeah, 7 minutes. Wowee. It seems short, but I mean, she's good. I really appreciate her in her formation. She's got a better damage bonus than a number of people, although it could be based on equipment rather than the ability itself. But she's very simple to use, so not really much to cover. Just stick her next to whoever you want to be your murderer. Life's good. Okay. Yeah. Like, subscribe if you got a particular champion you want to know something about. I do have everybody, and I have a high enough gold fund that I could pretty much max out everybody's levels and tell you all about all the things. So let me know who you like. If not, I'm just going to carry down the core champions. And that'll be that. I'll probably interject them with better guides during the events. I'll do an unlock guide for the champions and then a guide on how to use that champion as well. And in doing so, I will also start filming those things at the beginning of the event rather than the end of the event. So they can actually help make sense, right? I'm kind of the dummy sometimes, you know? Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.